There were 50 fake comments under just one post.
Posts on social media criticizing Azerbaijani authorities are often inundated by comments from fake accounts defending the government.
For example, Melikov. He says he's a musician, but he doesn't have a single post or photograph. Yet here he wrote a comment about the shameful defeat of the destructive opposition.
But who creates these accounts and why? Former Facebook employee Sophie Zhang, who worked on data analysis, conducted a study and found out that such fake accounts in Azerbaijan are controlled by the ruling YAP party. She said that thousands of comments are being written from these accounts in order to discredit rivals and direct public opinion.
So I had found something very unusual and suspicious in Azerbaijan, which was that there were very many thousands, perhaps 10,000 pages that were commenting en masse on opposition figures in Azerbaijan, and this was very unusual.
Civil activist Bakhtiyar Hajiyev says that as soon as he writes a post criticizing the government or the president, fake comments immediately appear on his page to defend the authorities.
They're obviously created by the authorities and serve several purposes. The first is to form public opinion in favor of the authorities and against opponents, and especially opposition parties, to foster sympathy and hatred towards the opposition. The second goal is to confuse public opinion on some issues. The third goal, in my observation, is to make opponents and critics anxious. I don't know how else to explain it. It's simply annoying.
And so in Azerbaijan,
Sophie Zhang says that it usually takes 2 to 3 months to expose the owners of fake Facebook accounts, but it was much easier for her to reveal those related to Azerbaijan. According to her, the local dummy users do not even hide what they are doing.
The opposition is already going too far. Sooner or later, the people will bury them. They say that they have the address of a political leader. This one is also fake. There is no header photo. There is only one photo on the page, but they say it's a personal blog.
Jean adds that Facebook is quicker to react and close fake accounts on behalf of celebrities than on behalf of average citizens.
There are quite a few fake accounts that slip through. I think if Facebook releases stats on it, the number is perhaps 5 to 10%, I think, from off the top of my head, which is quite a few users. And Facebook could become more stringent against these, but this would require things like, for instance, asking everyone to provide identification, which many people would be highly reluctant to do so because of privacy concerns.
Bakhtiyar Hajiyev claims that many state organizations have their own team of trolls who are promised a career along with money.
As far as I know, they get a fixed salary and additional bonuses the more comments one writes. But the topics come from the administration and sometimes from the state news agency Azertaj. If the topic is important, then it's dealt with by Azertaj. But such comments are most likely written by the leadership of the ruling party, YAP.
We were unable to get any comment from YAP about the allegations of creating and managing fake accounts. State news agency Azertaj in turn denied Hajiyev's assertion that the agency determined the text of the comments.
I find it amazing that Azertaj is even mentioned. Azertaj uses these platforms only to disseminate information in the country and abroad. Managing fake profiles has never been, is not, and will never be a priority for us.
Fake accounts that slip through. I think
Sophie Zhang believes that in order to combat fake accounts in Azerbaijan, this problem should be regularly covered in the media.